Welcome to Relaxing Yin Yoga. Today we are practicing everything nourishing for the spine. Okay, maybe not everything, but some nice nourishing stuff for the spine. So let's start off with grounding. Come seated on your prop. Lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders down and back. Chin parallel to the floor, tuck the head back slightly. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel free to just allow your hands to droop away. Your hands on your knees, resting lightly. If you'd like to do a mudra, you can touch thumb and forefinger together. Gyan mudra. Fingers pointing down for grounding. Shoulders droop away from the ears and relax. Notice the supporting muscles that keep you upright. And then relax any muscles that you no longer need to tense up. So soften some muscles in the hips and legs, in the arms, and in the face. Bring your awareness inward and follow the flow of your breath. Start to deepen your breath. As you inhale, send the air all the way down to your belly. Expanding your belly, filling up your lungs, expanding your ribs all the way up to your collarbone. And then exhale the air from the collarbone. Contract the ribs, contract the belly, belly button to the back of the spine. Practicing this full 3-part yogic breath. Nourishing your body with fresh oxygen. And on the exhale, releasing waste and toxins. You don't need that anymore. Leave it to go out to nourish the trees, the plants, that in turn make our food and nourish us. Lengthen your spine, crown of the head could touch the sky. See your spine as a nice, strong tree. With your sit bones and legs as roots rooting into the ground. As you inhale, bring in that nourishment from the ground, in from your roots, coming up your legs. Imagine it as light energy flowing up your spine to the crown of your head and shoots out your head. It's a happy energy. It's a nourishing, nurturing energy. And as you exhale, you give that energy back to the earth, back to the plants that need carbon dioxide to grow. We need them and they need us. Your spine strong like a tree trunk, empowering yourself. You are a graceful warrior. Your strong spine housing all your nerves. Nerves that branch out to the left, to the right, to every muscle, tissue, organ, gland of the entire body. So when you work on keeping your spine healthy, you actually work on keeping every system in your body healthy too. So to apply a slight constriction at the back of the throat for ocean breathing, the sound of the ocean. But your mouth is closed. It's a breathy breath that you could hear. It allows you to better meditate on it because you can hear your breath, you can feel your breath. Encompasses at least 2 senses. So throughout class today, you can make an intention to honor your spine, to remind yourself that you are an empowered, gentle warrior. On your next inhale, slowly open your eyes. And let's come down onto the belly. And bring your hands underneath your chin. And relax here, soften your legs, your glutes. Relax all the muscles that run along your spine. Sink into the floor. And notice the compression sensation in your low back. This might be your perfect Sphinx pose. This is a back bend just lying on your stomach. So if this is a good compression, stay here. But if you need a little more intense sensation, feet can come closer together. You can also raise your chest up to whatever height that feels good. So maybe you've put a pillow underneath, or maybe you have your elbows underneath your shoulders, and just hang the head down. So we want to work into the neck as prep for the deep flexion of the spine that is coming in a couple of poses from now. So this is preparation. So as long as you feel a good compression and you can relax all the muscles, nothing screaming at you, no pain. Of course, if there's any pain, please back off. And if this is uncomfortable for the neck, no problem. Put something, maybe a block, underneath it so that your neck muscles can relax. So in Yin Yoga, you want to come to an appropriate depth. And the depth is very misleading because you're probably used to the regular types of yoga, which is fast moving, you're working your muscles. So when you're working your muscles, they tighten up and they protect your joints so that you can actually go deeper and further into a pose when your muscles are contracted, protecting your joints. But in Yin Yoga, we are softening the muscles so the work, the force of the pose actually goes into the joints. So you cannot go as far in Yin Sphinx as you would do, for instance, in upward dog. Because in upward dog, your muscles are protecting your low back. So we go about 70 to 80% as deep in a Yin pose as we do in a regular Hatha pose. Honor your spine and its depth, the shape that you make with your body. Because as long as you're feeling it, you're doing it right, and you're doing good enough. You are good enough. Next exhale, slowly release the pose, take away any props that are underneath you, and then relax down onto your stomach. Look to your right, bend your right knee, slide it along the floor until it's in line with your hip, releasing beautiful energy and blood flow down the right side of your spine. And as you become more in tune with your internal sensations, you might be able to feel blood flow and energy flow in your body. Bring your right leg back to the midline, look over to your left, slide your left knee along the floor until it's in line with your left hip. slide your left leg back. And then slowly press yourself up into a seated position. Cotton is very interested in spine divine.
Confidence yoga.
So bring your legs into a diamond shape where your two soles meet. So you'll notice when the heels are closer to the groin, you'll feel it more in the inner legs and groin. Far apart, you'll feel it more in the other hips. Do something in the middle so you are getting some hips. Soften or root your sit bones into the ground. Soften your legs. So gravity will continuously push your knees down and make this sensation in the hips more intense. So if your knees are quite high, put a block or something, maybe 2 blankets underneath them. Underneath your knees or anything that supports your hips. Lengthen your spine first and then start to round the spine and come down into your expression of butterfly pose, monitoring the sensations in your body. There's going to be several for sure. So whatever is the most intense sensation, honor that one. Come to a stop wherever that is. And maybe you suspend yourself up on your arms, or you put whatever you need underneath your body. Be very creative in the stacking of the props so that you can fully relax. So as we do a forward fold for the body or flexion for the spine, we did an extension in Sphinx and now flexion, moving the spine in all its extreme degrees of motion today, making the spine nice and healthy. But you probably notice this is doing something for your hips and groin, and wherever else you're feeling it, there's magic happening. Bring in fresh oxygen through the roots of your feet, your legs, and follow it up your spine like an illuminated star, shooting up your spine and out of the crown of your head, gaining energy from the earth, and then as you exhale, giving back that energy in a beautiful, perfect symbiosis. And take 3 more long, deep ocean breaths here. Exhale all the air out. Press your hands into the floor and slowly press yourself up. Take away any props. Bring your hands underneath your knees and help them press together. Feet flat on the floor, hip distance. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, fingertips pointing forward. And just for 2 breaths, lift your hips up into a reverse tabletop. It's a counter pose. Chin to chest, but if there's comfortableness going on in your neck, then head all the way back. And then lower down. So the deepest forward flexion that stretches the entire spine is snail. It's a pretty advanced pose, so I'm going to start off with the modifications first. You could do just caterpillar, just regular forward fold, relax your legs. Put whatever you need underneath you. That's one. You may want to do hugging your knees. Round your spine, forehead into the knees. As long as you feel that pulling sensation along your spine. Great. Now, snail. Roll back. Have your hands help your hips pop up. Round the spine. Feet over your head. If it doesn't quite reach the floor, you can actually stack some blocks up or go against a wall. And you can touch your feet to the wall. Keep your hands on your hips. Glue your chin to your chest. Make sure most of your weight is on your shoulders. Feel this pulling sensation, a deep rounding of the spine. Oh, so good for the internal organs. It releases tension, gives them a massage. It's also really good for the heart, drains the lungs, and refreshes the brain since your heart is above your head. If you're a superstar expert, you may want to bend your knees and place the knees beside the ears. Woo! This one's really deep. Gosh. Okay. Another super expert move. Release the hands. More super expert. Interlace the hands. Woo! And let's do 3 more long, deep breaths in whatever version of this forward fold you're in. To come out, brace your hips and slowly guide your hips down. Super experts. Grab onto your big toes. Roll down vertebra by vertebra, keeping your legs straight. Woo! Pop up. And woo. My graceful warrior floating down. Lie flat on your back and allow your spine to readjust. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Bring the knees slightly in together. This helps with the flattening of your spine and just releasing tension in the spine. I know sometimes after doing this pose for a while, it could take a while for the back muscles to feel calm again because they were stretched in snail. So if you notice the sensation of starting to calm down, then come up to a tabletop, and let's do a little bit of cat. So Cotton can help us with cat.
He's not moving. Are you kidding?
Tilt the spine, arch the back, shoulders and back. So just a little gentle compression to take that forward extension out of the spine a little bit. Just breathe a little bit here. Inhale, exhale. Gently tuck the spine, spine to sky, cow, chin to chest. Inhale, arch the spine, shoulders in. Inhale, tuck. Oh, sorry, exhale, tuck. Inhale, come back to a flat back. And extend the arms out, the hands out. Heart melting pose, hands shoulder distance apart. Keep the hips high above the knees and melt down. Feeling the opening sensation in the arms, shoulders, upper back. So if you have any pinching in the shoulders, then widen your hand stance, no problem. Sometimes it's helpful to put a supportive block underneath the chest. If you're not really feeling much going on in the shoulders, you can put a block underneath each hand and then melt the heart down. Breathing powerfully, sending a lot of energy, a lot of prana, life force energy into the arms, lungs, heart, upper, mid-back. So follow along with the next 6 powerful, long, deep breaths. And if your mind wanders, no problem, that's what minds do. Just congratulate yourself for noticing it wandering. And then gently refocus back on the counting and watching of your breath and the watching of your experience in heart melting pose. Inhale deeply. On your exhale, slowly slide your hips onto your heels, either keeping your arms here in child's pose or bringing your arms beside your body, palms up. Fold forward, round the spine, round the shoulders, around your knees if your arms are beside your body. Feel the sense of touch and pressure of the forehead contacting the mat or another prop. If you need something in between your upper body and your lower body, do that. Notice the space that this creates in your low spine. And breathe into the space in your low back for 3 long, deep breaths. Exhale all the air out and slowly roll up. And come join me laying on your back. Bring your feet together, lengthen your spine, arms up above your head, grab either elbows. If elbows aren't if you can't reach your elbows, no problem. You can release your arms. And sometimes people have some shoulder things going on. No problem. If it's uncomfortable, you can always put something underneath your arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slide your ankles, feet over to the right, slide shoulders, elbows over to the right. Extend the entire left side of the body. This might be your perfect banana pose. If you need a little more or anchoring, you can anchor right ankle over left, or for the most intense, left ankle over right. However, you want to make sure that you keep your hips and shoulders, your entire body flat along the floor like you're in between 2 panes of glass. Relax your obliques, relax your belly. Soften every muscle in the body and really soak in this opening in the entire left side. For a lateral flexion, of the spine. How about our spine goes forward, backward, side to side, and then twist. So side bends are really good for the low back. Create space in the low back for your vertebra, for the vertebral discs. But moving the spine in all its directions of freedom will help to take away tension, bring in more relaxation. As you breathe deeply, you're stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, which activates when you're in stress to calm you down. And the more you activate it with deep breathing, with yoga, with conscious breath, the faster and faster it will activate when you need it, and the stronger the response. Breathe in to your spine, to the sensation. Exhale all the air out. And on your inhale, slide your feet, your shoulders, your body back into the midline. Inhale, lengthen your spine again. And then on your exhale, slide your ankles, shoulders, elbows over to the left, extending the entire right side of the body. And if you need to anchor a foot, do so, but it's not required. And some sides you might need an anchor of the foot, and then other times you don't. Relax your entire body, all your muscles nice and soft, releasing from the bone. And you're telling your body and your muscles, you can take a vacation. I got us. We are safe. Each breath in, bringing in nourishing oxygen. Each breath out is an offering to the earth. Exhale all the air out. Uncross your ankles if they're crossed, and then on your inhale, slide your body back into the midline. Lengthen your spine from the crown of your head down to your heels. And then on your exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Releasing the side bends from the spine. Bring the hands on your knees and draw circles with your knees. A nice massage for the low back. And then circle in the other direction. Hug your knees back into your chest. So you want your knees as high as they can be when we do this floor twist. So arms, you can do palms up because they're relaxed, around shoulder distance from the body, and then lower your knees down over to the right. So if they don't quite meet the floor, no problem. Put a prop underneath them. Sometimes there's some pinching, uncomfortableness in the hip, no problem. Put a prop in between your knees. Lastly, head turns to the opposite direction. So you have a twist for your entire spine. Spine, divine, soft, and relax and surrender into the floor. Breathe long, deep ocean breaths so you can massage your internal organs. If your left shoulder pops up off the ground and you're still comfortable, leave it there. You're getting a little extra in the shoulder. If it is uncomfortable, put something underneath it. I like getting the extra in the shoulder. A twist is a very nice thing to do first thing in the morning and last thing before you go to bed. In the morning, it's releasing the stiffness in your joints, allowing better movement of the cerebral spinal fluid. Last thing at night, it calms the nervous system, helping you to get a more sound sleep. Exhale all the air out. On your inhale, untwist and bring your knees back into the midline. Head back into the midline, hug them together. And then extend your arms again. And lower your knees over to your left. And if you need anything underneath them and between them, do that. Maybe head over to the other direction if you want the twist to go into your neck as well, but only what is comfortable. Release and relax all the muscles and surrender into the ground. Notice how the sensation changes. as you breathe in and breathe out. Practice being a curious observer. Without attaching onto any thought, just let it go. Suspend any judgment about it. Thoughts will come in. They'll be distracting. You might follow them for a little bit, but then when you notice, congratulate yourself. You noticed. Each refocusing back onto your breath, back into the present moment or your point of focus, helps to strengthen the brain connections that help you more easily release emotions, regulate emotions, but then also helps to benefit clear thinking, decision making, and of course increases all those nice happiness chemicals. Inhale, slowly untwist. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Bring your hands on your knees and draw those circles. And circle in the other direction. Hug your knees in once more. Press the low back flat along the floor. Tuck the chin in, growing the neck along the floor. And then release your arms or legs into your most favorite Shavasana. A position where you can completely relax every muscle. And usually that's feet wider than hip distance, helping to relax the hips. And arms palms up away from the body to relax the shoulders. Release the breathing technique. Feel free to close your eyes and relax. Unhinge your jaw, relax your face. Feel the freedom in your body as the muscles release from the bone. A feeling of spaciousness, maybe a feeling of warmth and heaviness. And bring your attention to the back and forth movement of your belly as you breathe in and as you breathe out. In your mind's eye, you may see pictures, feel it, or use any other inner senses, and whatever is the first inner sense to illuminate is the one that is right for you. So as we explore and nourish the nervous system, see, feel, or visualize the words. See or feel or visualize And as the nerve fibers, every single nerve fiber housed in the cervical spine of the neck, see your entire spine, spinal canal, and all the nerves in them illuminated by this beautiful light, this healing light of your awareness, cradling, bathing, nourishing every nerve fiber, every neuron in your brain, every nerve fiber housed in your spine. See or feel or visualize these nerve fibers from the neck branching out left and right to the muscles in your arms, neck, chest, to your lungs, heart, adrenal glands, kidneys. See these spinal nerves illuminated, branching out from left to right to all the organs and tissues in your upper body. And then draw your awareness down your spine and see the nerve fibers branching out from left and right to your legs, to your reproductive organs, and especially that big sciatic nerve that's the size of your finger going down each leg. See or feel your entire nervous system, brain, neurons, nerves, electrical signals, nerve fibers, everything, connecting all your tissues, organs, and glands, illuminated by the healing light of your awareness. And as you breathe in, you see yourself, your nervous system, light up and glow brighter. And as you exhale, you affirm within yourself, I nourish myself. Each inhale, you grow brighter. Each exhale, I am nourished. Let go of the mantra. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing in movement. Start to circle your wrists and your ankles, bringing in even greater movement as you start to come out of deep relaxation. Come to a stop. Inhale your arms up above your head, point your toes, give yourself a nice stretch. bend your knees and roll on to your left side. And press yourself up to a seated position. Root the sit bones into the support beneath you. Lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders down and back, chin parallel to the floor, and tuck the head back slightly so it's right on top of your head. Bring your hands to heart center and press the knuckles of the thumbs into the center of the chest. Feel free to close your eyes. And take a moment here to bring up the sense of gratefulness and appreciation of yourself that you took this time to deeply nourish your spine, your nervous system. Making your spine a little more divine. Thank you for allowing me to join you, guide you, and connect with you. Have a beautiful day. The light in me salutes, honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
And feel free to comment, to share. I love to hear from you. And see you next week.